I've got so much listing to do. All the stuff from the weekend. Also need to parcel up these two things. Last night I sold this for £28. It's a vintage Garfield. Paid £1, so massive profit on that. And then I sold this, I think it was for either £49.99 or £59.99. It's a Panasonic camera. All the stuff, I don't think I paid much for that. It must have been a tenner at least, nothing more than that. But yeah, two little orders going out today. But after I've wrapped them up, I'm not listing because I'm going to the auction. There was a lot of things in the auction that I want. Some Olympus cameras, some toys, and there's some electrical stuff. So there's quite a few things at the auction that I'm going to go and bid on. Well, if I can bid on them. And yeah, probably hit the charity shops around that area as well. Could be a busy day today. So if you're excited for this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get to that auction. We're in the auction now. This is one of the ones I was looking at. Okay. Samsung, it looks awesome. They always seem to crack. Studio light. Vivid flash. There is two. One sold for 24 quid but without a box, and the other one sold for 69 quid with like loads of stuff, so it's worth having a go. Big Olympus camera there. Look at that. So some of these are worth nothing. There is one where it's got a load of Olympus cameras in. That. Looking at anything between 60 to 100. Just a body with a lens, probably looking around 120 quid. With a camcorder there, but parts only are like 8 quid. It's not very good. This is the final box of cameras, but this is the one I want. Haven't got a clue if it works or not, but about 34 quid. Spares and repairs, 150 quid. If it's working, plus it's got the box. Also we've got another Olympus camera there, and we've got a Coolpix here, so, and some other bits, so this is definitely one to go for. Got some also.
Stop! Move away from the cookie jar!
That's, you're looking at about 25 quid just for that. So quite a few things in the auction, but we're going to go around the charity shops first because then my auction things won't come up for about an hour. 8 quid. Oh, it's a shame. Timberland, about 25 quid. Guarantee it. 6.50. Now why are they 6.50? Ah, they're fake, that's why. Not on a cruise day, 25 quid for that. It's worth it, but not to resell. Nothing. Just random Lego. Now to the worst charity shop in the world. So we've got a big bag of Lego. Oh. Just all bricks, so I can't be bothered with all that stuff. Yeah. Get about 3 or 4 quid for them. Any sealed DVDs? Doesn't look like it. Probably the best shop in Newport. Let's see if they've got anything good. Oh, look what we've got here. Mendel. I sold these a few times. Easily 70, 80 quid. No chance. Sketches. 15 quid for some sketches. No, that's nice. Huh? That's something I'll pick up. But 20 quid for some extra small one. No chance. Nice VHS. 25 quid though. Oh no. Don't fetch that much. I bet I want about 50 quid for it. I bet you. Oh, what a surprise, 50 quid. Be lucky to get 50 quid for that. So I've just picked up a load of Disney VHSs. I think I picked them up for 4 quid and there's about 20 to 25. Bundling them up, you're looking around 30 quid. So, absolute bargain. As you knew, I told you about there's an auction on. I was going to stay, but my lots, it was just, I couldn't be bothered really, because you can bid online. So I have had some, so I did come back home, I've had some dinner, but I've won some of the stuff. So I'm going to go and pick them up now. And then when I get back home, I'll show you what I've picked up, obviously, in the charity shops and at the auction today. One of the things in the auction is pretty cool. And another thing, I could make a few hundred quid literally off one piece. Right guys, it's been about an hour since I've been back. And the reason being, I've got a lot of plushes. Been looking at prices of them all, seeing what they sell for. So yeah, got some cool stuff and some very expensive stuff. This is the price list of all the stuff I've picked up. I picked up 3 things and the total came up to £87.21. And this is all the stuff. So all the plushes were in this Antler hard shell vintage suitcase. So that suitcase alone will sell for about 15 to 20 quid. In the suitcase was all these plushes and these plushes and this dress and these trolls. And yeah, I'm going to go through them. Right, over there, that's like the miscellaneous sort of like we don't care. There is a Cabbage Patch doll over there. It's not a good one though. It's a 1990s one, but it's still around about 15 quid. I have got a lot of TY beanies and that. A lot of them don't fetch much, but I haven't gone through them all. And I'm so glad I did go through a few. This one alone, called Amber, is a large one. You're looking around about 15 quid just for the big one. But somebody has sold Amber and the smaller Amber together for £24.99. The thing is, I've got 2 more. I don't know what this one's called. So I can sell them 2 as well for £24.99. I have a lot of animals, different sorts. Some could be worth more than others. I've got a load of bears as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bundle up the bears together. Some have the labels on. Most do have the labels on. Some don't. Them are some for me to use bears, which are not worth much. But there is some other things in there which could be worth a bit more. A couple of Wombles. They're not the old ones, but these 2 will sell for around about, I would say about £15. I'm going to put them together. This one has sold for a tenner and this one has sold for around about 6-7 quid. So I'm going to put them up for £14.99. The little ugly things, these like beanie bear kiddies, what they're called. I got 4 of them. They range from around £6 to £10. So I'm probably going to put these all together for like £14.99. Just get rid of them because selling them separately will be like, it'll take for ages. Now we've got some other things which are quite interesting. These are Russ bears. So these are quite expensive. This one is sold for $14.99, and I have two of them, one smaller. This is a Russ Bear, well, hair, and it sells for about 15 quid. I also have a 1990s Polly Pocket. I think it's fairy fantasy land or something like that. The condition is not the best, but it's still worth some pennies. You're probably looking around about the 15 to 20 quid mark. Guess what I got in that big suitcase? A jelly cat. And this is called the catnap, and they go for a lot of money. I have seen one sell for 79 quid. Not this one, it's a bigger version, but these go for anything between 15 to 30 quid, depending on condition, you know, tags. I've got the tag, so I'm not going to put it as new, but I'm going to put it as with tags. I'm going to put it on for at least 20 quid. Also got this little cool puppet dog. And then finally we got these trolls. This is from the 1960s. Look at the hair on that. And this is Mrs. Claus. This one goes for about 7 or 8 quid. That's exactly the same, but it hasn't got no clothes on. But I'm gonna bundle them up. I'm gonna bundle them up for about $14.99. And this is pretty cool. This is called Rob Roy, and it's a vintage christening dress. You know, like sort of like neck curtain material. Don't know what you call it. It does need a clean, so I'm gonna soak it overnight in some stuff like that. It might not come out, but I'm gonna sell it anyway. They go for around about 15 quid. It is really nice. The things I've just mentioned, roughly that comes up to about 90 quid. That is the things I've just shown you. That is not even going through all the other bears, anything like that. The things I've just shown you, I can make around about 90 quid. So I'm going to make a lot more than that because there's a lot more plushies. I haven't added the Cabbage Patch or the other ones. Yeah. And of course, we've got some other things. Underneath the Beanie Kids is some William Morris Liberty of London curtains. You've got a smaller version with a smaller drop, and then you've got the big ones which got a huge drop. They're all the same pattern. They are in really nice condition. There's nothing wrong with them. Don't need cleaning or nothing. The inside is that colour. Has got some fading on them where obviously the sun's got to it, but you know, they are still really nice. These can fetch for anything from 50 quid all the way up to about 250 quid, depending on design. I've seen ones go for around 150. I have seen some ones go for 250. You'll see some prices on the screen now, but yeah, I can put these at whatever price, and if they don't sell, they don't sell. So yeah, maybe a couple of £100 from just some curtains. And then finally was this. This is the main thing I wanted, and it is that cop. He's a cookie jar, and he goes,
Stop! Move away from the cookie jar.
how cool is that? They fetch around about 25 quid. Then there's a little cheapy crane, baseball glove and ball. This Simon Says board game is from the 1970s. Don't know how much that is, but knowing board games from then, you're probably still looking around the 10 to 15 mark. Then finally there's a logo one, probably looking around the 10 quid for that. Underneath the glove is some dolls furniture. I mean, how cool is this? I mean, people think this stuff is not worth much, but look at that. How cool is that? It's a little loo. Look, no one's had a dump in it, but yeah, little doll, and so a bath. So it looks like the bathroom and a little sofa, but this stuff will fetch, I think that'll fetch around about 30 quid. So not a bad pickup from what I wanted. There were some other things I wanted to pick up. The cameras, they They wasn't modern, so I didn't really want to pick them up. They think they went for about 40 quid, the Olympus one, but it wasn't a modern one. It was a wind-up one. And for me to try and test that, I wouldn't have a clue. So I would have to sell it as untested. And untested, you're probably looking about 20, maybe 25 quid. There was also 2 footballs, a 1986 Mexico ball with the England team autographs on it. I saw Peter Beardsley on there and some others. And the other one was a Mitre Delta football. And I think they went for about 40 quid, 40, 50 quid. So I knew I'd get my money back on one ball. So I didn't bother with that because I didn't want to spend too much money. But this was an absolute steal of an auction. Plus, remember, I did pick up all this stuff from the charity shop earlier as well. So I had a really good day picking up stuff. And really, profit-wise, I'm looking at least 300-400 quid. Easy. I'm probably going to get more than that because if them curtains sell for 200 quid, they might not do, but we don't know. Obviously, I'll let you all know about it, what sells, and tell you how much the curtains do go for when they do sell. But anyway, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again with another video soon. Goodbye.